I'm Dr. Alexis Edwards, multidimensional healer, doctor of Oriental medicine, and founder of the Expansion Principle. It's nice to see you this week. Happy week. It's the week of March 4th. This is a really neat time. It's right before spring. We have just a couple of weeks left of winter. Because I live in Florida, I'm very aware of more the energetics than the actual nature around us, as we don't get a very long winter, but energetically we're still experiencing it, whether or not we see it. And that's one of the neat things to understand, like whether or not we're experiencing natural cycles due to where we live, our bodies still are, and like the energetics of the environment is still there. So in any case, we have a couple of weeks left, and what that really means is that we're in a time of like gathering our resources and really amplifying ourselves and getting ready to be born in a way, right? I think of like that bud, think of like the ground in winter, like with, the snow and the frost, and as the idea is, right, as spring comes, that the frost thaws and then all of the life starts to come out, right? Birds start to make babies, and like all of the animals and all of these things, and the flora and the fauna are just coming out, and everything comes to life, and there's such this vibrancy and this bubbling, and this, in Chinese medicine we talk about like the yang nature of things, like, so this vibrancy, this new growth, this new shoot, right? And so we're not quite there yet. That's when spring starts. So we're in this moment of right before we push out. And so some of you may be feeling a little bit anxious and a little bit stir crazy at this point, because it's like, okay, I'm ready. I've been storing up, and I've been preparing and cultivating, and I'm ready to go. And others of you may feel a little bit tired and a little bit like there's more, that kind of energy, because perhaps you didn't utilize the winter for replenishing and restoring. And that's really what winter's about, is having a time of rest. I always think of like the bear hibernating. Winter is about that for all beings on earth, to be able to have that opportunity to rest and recharge. Unfortunately, in our culture, in our society, in modern life, most of us don't do that, and we ignore the cues of our body to rest and recharge. The external environment, with the days being shorter, it's giving us clues to want to rest more, and oftentimes we will feel that a little bit, but we don't really want to heed that information, because we want to push through. So since we have a couple of weeks left, I would say if you're in that category of people that are like a little bit more depleted and have noticed that perhaps it's been a rough couple of months, it's been a rough winter, and you haven't had an opportunity to rest, I would say take this time to rest and recharge. We have a couple of weeks to really, fill your coffers, kind of thing, and be ready to go for the spring. And for those of you who are ready, are like, is it spring yet? Is it spring yet? Is it ready? Am I ready to go out and do all of the things I've been waiting? Use this time not just to rest, right? But also to start. It's okay to have this active waiting, this, this gratitude, this expectant gratitude sort of feeling and sensation about what's coming, and asking for insight and that sort of thing, and start to get an idea of what you want to start creating for spring, the foundation of what you want to allow to be born, what you'd like to encourage to be born, right? Because it's a beautiful time to be able to do that. The other thing that's really interesting about this week is that Mercury goes retrograde. So Mercury is a planet, for those of you not really into the astrology stuff, and Mercury governs our communication, a little bit technology. Neptune does it as well, and Uranus, but Mercury has to do with the ways in which we communicate. And for those people in the spiritual circles and community, Mercury retrograde has become a bit of a you know, that joke sort of extravagant thing where people can kind of go crazy and say, I can't do anything, Mercury's in retrograde, you know, everyone's going to misunderstand me, the whole world's going to come down. And that isn't in fact what it's about at all. When any planet is in retrograde, what's occurring, it's an opportunity to pause and sort of look and have this introspective moment. The neat thing about this is that having this last period of winter and having Mercury retrograde, it's like this last opportunity to look and to take care of loose ends, to take care of everything that sort of needs to be dealt with that you haven't, maybe the things that you haven't wanted to look at. Maybe that's, you know, whether it's internal, the way in which you view yourself, maybe it's money stuff, maybe it's relationship stuff, whatever it is. The energy is really beautiful to be able to look back and just have a moment of introspection, looking at the fact that Mercury retrograde is about tying up loose ends and looking over old things and completing old tasks rather than starting new things, right? So I would definitely encourage you to do that. You'll have a happy Mercury retrograde. I will be having some chats about Mercury retrograde in greater detail in my group Healing Alchemist Tribe, and the link for that is below. So go ahead and join us in there if you're not a member already. And we're going to be uploading those videos onto YouTube. If you are not a Facebook person, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'll give you a chance to get the content as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and pull a card to help connect us to the week's energies, and then we'll do a healing transmission for all of us. All right, what do we need to know this week? Where do we need to focus? Earth Star Chakra. So the Earth Star Chakra is actually the chakra that's below our feet. It's below the first chakra, and the first chakra traditionally is the root chakra, which has to do with the lower half of your body, okay? And it's what grounds you and roots you. The Earth Star is beneath your feet. It's what connects you directly into Mother Earth. And again, it's the chakra. It's part of your energy system that isn't part of your physical body. It's beneath your feet. It's beneath, in a way, right, your physical body. I love this because it's sort of what we're talking about, preparing that foundation. It really coincides exactly with our chat today, allowing for that foundational growth, really connecting to what is coming and to your internal emotional rebar, you know, like really strengthening that. So that's beautiful. And I used the Native Heart Healing Oracle, which is a neat new deck that I got. So in closing, we're going to do a little energy transmission utilizing the expansion principle, and this will help us just anchor and clear out for the week. So when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes, take a nice deep breath. Imagine a beautiful golden light above your head, gently coming down over the top of your head, over your face, back of your head, your neck, and your throat. Across your shoulders and your arms and your hands, on your chest and your back, down each and every vertebrae, on your belly, your pelvis, and your hips, down your bottom, down your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs, ankles, and feet. Nice deep breath. This beautiful golden light is coating each and every cell of your body. It's allowing for anything that no longer serves you to gently fall away. It's allowing for us to have a stability and a connection to the earth, to a connection to our desires, a connection to our path, a connection to what's before us, allowing for a nice stable foundation. Nice deep breath. You can open your eyes when you're ready. Thanks so much for being here with me. Please do, if you like this material, do share it wherever it is that you'd like. Tell people about it. And thanks for being here, and I will see you next week. Have a great one. Bye. Love you.